Hey guys, it's me, Katie. Well, this is my first daily blog. I don't know what exactly they call it, vlog or blog. Okay, anyways, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself, and I really wanted to tell you my stupid blonde moments that I had today. Like, a few minutes ago, I was trying to do this daily blog thing that I'm doing now. And I forgot to put my SD card in my camera, so it only went like 10 seconds in the video, and then it's like, oh, your infernal memory is full, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh, and then I don't have my SD card in there. Gosh, I'm stupid. Who forgets to put their SD card in their camera? Okay, I'm probably not the only one, but I felt like the only one. And then also, I was thinking about, how I wanted to do daily vlogs, whatever. And I was thinking about actually that I might have to end up doing the vlog thing once or twice a week, because I don't have a webcam like everybody else in the United States of freaking America. And all I have is a Kindle Fire, which they're awesome. I love my Kindle Fire. But they don't have a webcam. So I was thinking that I might have to end up trading my Kindle for my dad's laptop, because he was thinking about it anyways, because he's got a lot of games on my Kindle that he really likes. And so he was thinking about it, and I didn't want to take up the offer when he was thinking about it. And then I was thinking about taking up the offer today. I'm talking really fast, I'm sorry. I just naturally do that. But anyway, I was thinking of taking up the offer today because I didn't think I had a webcam. But then I think to myself, as I'm taking pictures of myself, because I was that bored today, I was thinking to myself that I have a video camera. I don't need a laptop. I have a video camera. I can just download the video to YouTube, like, as fast as I can, or as fast as I want to, or whatever, And I felt kind of stupid. But anyway, on our last video we posted, the Tin Can Challenge, because we were bored, my friend Emma, she was telling you about her, Karen, and I, which we are all friends. We all love each other. We get in fights a lot, but we end up not staying in that fight for very long because, we have to tell each other about our love life or something, the usual teenage girl crap. And so I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. Well, I was born in Enterprise. I love that place a lot, and I ended up moving to Emmett when I was a baby because my mom was a single mom. She used to be a bartender, and, well, you know what happened next. But we ended up moving to Emmett, and my mom worked at Capital One for a while, and she needed a babysitter, so she put me to a daycare a lot. And they always called in saying, oh, she's sick, she's got pink eye, and I'd always come home from there with pink eye, and then I'd go back just fine. And my mom's like, okay, there's something in here that you guys are giving her. And so one day, my mom dropped me off in my car seat and everything. And when she picked me up, I was in my car seat. My diaper was not changed, and I was just sitting there, And so my mom was like, okay, this is messed up. I'm going to find a new babysitter, and you guys need to manage your children that you're watching a whole lot better. So my mom was looking around, and so she found this other girl. I think she worked at Capital One, and I call her Lanny. Her name is Leanne. She was like another mother to me, and I would cry all the time saying, I want my daddy, and she'd be like, I am your daddy. And no, I know what you're thinking, my mom is not a lesbian. She's happily married to a wonderful man right now. She was just my babysitter, and then they started living together because it was just easier to babysit me. Because my mom barely got to spend time with me. She was constantly working because she was such a wonderful mother that she wanted to make enough money. And then we moved back to Joseph after we met my dad. And we lived there till I was like 8, I think. I'm not for sure. And then when we moved back to Emmett, we lived in a peach duplex, and I met my friend Chastity. Oh, I loved her. She was the bestest friend ever that I had. She had gotten her nose bit off by a pit bull. It wasn't trained, and I don't think pit bulls are bad. I love pit bulls. I have one of my own. But it wasn't trained, and it was constantly in a cage. So if you're watching this and thinking that, oh, pit bulls, gross, bleh, monsters, they're not. Okay, they're not. It depends on who's training them. My dog is wonderful. Anyways, and so when I met her, her nose was black. Well, she only got the tip of her nose bit off, but her nose was black. And so then she kept getting surgery and surgery. And then we started falling into a pit of... my family started falling into a black hole. Well, actually, I had a little sister. She was like 4, and when I was like 8. And she is funny. Oh my goodness. When she was little, she'd go into my room, take my toys, put them in her closet, and then poop on them. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? Or she'd poop in the hallway and be like, uh-oh, Mommy, Kitty did it. Asked my sister Darby. And then soon we fell into a black hole, a financial black hole, and we had to move again because someone bought the duplex. And then we moved into a little blue house. And my dad got in a car wreck. And he hurt his shoulder. So we had to pay for all those hospital bills, which took a while. And then our landlord was a total rude person, and he had no reason to be that rude. So he kicked us out. And then we lived in another house. It was brown. The porch was a wraparound porch. It was a gorgeous porch. Gorgeous house on the outside. The inside wasn't too bad. It was just for really short people. And it was for like one person to live there. Or like 2 people to live there that are like a married couple. And my mom had 2 kids and my dad. And so my dad was trying to work as hard as he could. Constantly. Like, it was crazy. And my mom was having some problems. So we ended up staying at my friend's house for a while. And I didn't understand what was going on because I was like, I was probably about 11. And so then we ended up moving with my grandma. In with my grandma for a while. My 5th grade year. And I moved back to Joseph. And it was cool because I knew most of the kids in my class. I didn't really remember them, and they have all changed a lot. But I knew most of the kids in my class from kindergarten. And so I was kind of comfortable, you know. And I ended up being friends with this girl named Janelle. She was awesome. She was a smart, nerd, freak thing. And her parents were very wealthy. But, then we moved into our own house down in Enterprise, but I was still going to school in Joseph because my parents believe Enterprise kids are stupid. And then we moved to a very crappy, it was a beautiful house, but it was crappy because in Joseph, but it was really crappy because the heaters would light on fire, and then our fireplace would light on fire, and then, yeah, it was bad. So then we moved out of that house because the landlord there was rude too, and she wouldn't fix anything. So we're like, okay, we're moving. And my grandpa threatened to sue them. Her, I guess. And then we moved to Union, where I live now. And we've lived here for about 2.5 years. And I met my friend Emma and Karen. And then I started going to school. And I met this boy. He knew my name already. And he said, "Hi, Katie," walking down the hall my first day, getting my locker combination. I'm like, who are you? So then I was really shy in class, and I'm not naturally a shy person. Usually I'm boing, 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 boing off the walls. And so I was constantly shy. I would not talk in class at all. Like, if I knew the answer to something, they'd be like, Katie, do you know? No, I don't. And I really did. And then I was getting really bad grades. Like, I was getting some F's and D's. And A's in art and PE, of course, but F's and D's. And it's because kids were constantly calling me stupid because I do some really kind of stupid things, you know? Like, I'd fall down the stairs, oh, you're stupid and blonde, you know, and I actually started believing it in the wrong way. Because I realized that sometimes I can do, like, stupid things, but I never do them alone. I'm always with my friends. But then sometimes they'd call me retard and stuff like that, and I start to believe it in the wrong way. And so I just gave up in school for a while. And then in 8th grade, I was doing a lot better. Beginning of the year, I was shy again. But, I mean, all the new kids, everything's different because they look different. You know, they are different. They're nicer, they're meaner, they're fatter, they're skinnier, they're taller. They're the same size and exactly the same thing. That was me. I was the same size, same height. The color of my hair was different, though. I think I had purple hair at that time. Bleached blonde hair like I have now. This is not my natural color of blonde. I am naturally blonde, but this is not my natural color. And so then I was getting bad grades. I took first semester and second quarter. But third quarter, I was doing better. Instead of F's, I was getting D's. So I had A, B, C's, and a D or two. And, well, at the end, the fourth quarter of school, I was doing wonderful. You know, I wanted to get out there. I wanted to be, you know, Miss Awesome, whatever you want to call it. And I wanted to be class officer. I already had ideas for next year's homecoming. You know, I wanted to do everything in my power to be someone important in school. And so now I'm going into 9th grade. I'm going to be a freshman. Yay, I think. And I passed school with 1 C minus as my lowest, 1 C minus and a C as my lowest grades. I was very proud of myself. My parents were very proud. They were actually paying me $10 for A's and $5 for B's, only because they wouldn't think I'd be able to do it without getting a D. Well, when I did, they were so happy. And so right now, it is the end of January, and the 1st is tomorrow. And we were in a bad spot a couple days ago, and thanks to our church, we are no longer in that bad of a spot. Bless them. Not trying to get all religious on you, but yeah. And my friends are very supportive, and I am very determined to be on the skit committee for homecoming, and very determined to become class officer for my sophomore year, because I didn't become class officer for my freshman year because, well, I wasn't popular. I'm still not popular. I don't plan on being popular, but I plan on being one of the smartest kids in my class. And so, yeah, that's about me. And I'm hoping to get quite a few views, likes, and subscribers. So if you could subscribe, I would love that. And if you could comment, I guess I'd like that too. And like it. Bye.